Hello, man. It is Saturday, May 30th, and this is Chris with the Age of Reason. And so I was going through the CIA book for a little while tonight, and this image here came across, and I was a little. I thought, is this real? Like, what is this? What's going on here? So, of course. Supposedly the whole country is up in arms over George Floyd allegedly being murdered at the hands of evil Whitey Massa. Okay, we know this story over and over again. Don't get triggered. I don't give a shit about any kind of racy stuff, but I know how they do this. They use this for that. So. All right. Everyone here already knows that. So if you've been listening to me anyway, we're already on the same fucking team. So I don't even know why I went ahead and predicated that. Wherever the hell you come from, if you rock over here at the Reason, you already know. So, all right. So George Floyd, supposedly murdered, race wars being triggered off. Maybe not race war, but racial tensions again, as always, being escalated all the time. It's just nonstop racism in the fucking media. I don't know how anybody still takes it seriously anymore. I don't know what it's like for a black man, but as a white man, if I'm called a honky, a cracker, pale face, whatever whatever you can hurl at me, it really just kind of makes me laugh. I don't take it seriously. I don't know if black men, if you guys take it seriously. I wouldn't recommend anybody take it seriously, because the person who's going to start levying these words at you to begin with, they're profoundly confused. And how can they not be in this fucked up reality? How can you not be profoundly confused? You're brought into a maze of confusion. This is a land of confusion, like the song told us, Genesis, okay? So, is George Floyd still alive? Probably. Come on. But regardless, here's a little bit of information about one of his life roles as a pornographer, as a pornography actor. Evidently he was in at least one video, okay, and it's made its rounds in the world. Okay, I don't think this is just him at home fucking around with a girl with his fucking cell phone. There's a little bit more production in this. So here's this image. I'm not going to zoom in on it. They'll probably already can this video, but let's go ahead and roll on through some of the comments. Big Floyd. I guess he calls himself Big Floyd in the video. And eventually I found that he calls himself in the video Big Floyd from Houston, and that our man here, George Floyd, hails originally from Houston. So I'm not going to read these comments. I just scroll through them. You guys want to find them, you go ahead and find the group called Epstein's Gamers. Okay, but just follow it, don't join it. That's what they say, because they don't want to lose their shit. But whatever. I'm not a spokesperson for their page, but it's pretty funny stuff. So, over here to everyone's favorite trolling, triggering portal in this plane of existence, Reddit. George Floyd was also a porn star. And here's some kind of blurbs, probably from a 4chan or an 8chan or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what we have here. I'm not going to read the comments. But we'll go ahead and scroll through them a little bit here. Here's one that I found interesting. Let's review, it says. It says, feel free to add. Number 1, he worked with his killer. I don't know anything about that yet, because I have paid as little attention to this story as possible. He worked with his killer. He had a knee on his neck, but didn't die from that. He liked to do porn. The cop's neighbors had no idea he was a cop. How does that work? The license plates were wrong. The paramedics had on bulletproof vests? What? Excuse me. Wow, I don't know anything about this shit yet. So you guys are learning this with me. The protesters aren't from the place they are protesting. Now, I've heard stuff like this before as well. People are noticing the accents, the language of the people in the so-called protests. And they're clearly brought in from elsewhere, I guess. It would not surprise me, of course. People are helping to rile the protesters into violence. Cops' badges were different at the scene. Wow, I'd never heard any of this. Wow, that's how can anyone believe this? If you showed somebody this information, how fucking brain dead would they have to be to keep on going with this? How stupid would they have to be to say, no, fuck that. Fuck Whitey. And that comes from both black and white and Mexican, I guess, all three. Everyone, because Whitey loves to say fuck Whitey now, okay? Fuck Whitey. You know, you could show them this information. You could put something to their head and show them this information, and they would still resist to accept that this is nothing of what they have been told. It's a 100% fucking fakery. Just complete rubbish. I mean, wow. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull back and let's see what else we have to say in here, comments-wise. Let's see. Are we really 100% sure this is real? Did this man come from the Texas penal system and now way the fuck up here working security in MSP with the same cop who may have just played a skit to set alight a national racial riot? I don't believe this man died, this person says. So the first step, in my opinion, is determining if the death was even real. That's all. Something Columbo did for every fucking case. Television's Columbo. Verify that shit is actually true. Of course. And they've never been able to verify any of these fucking race-based deaths. They've never ever been able to verify them. It made me laugh the very first time years ago when somebody on the internet told me he did not believe that Trayvon Martin was dead because he could not find any evidence of a death certificate online. It made me laugh because I thought, well, that's kind of ridiculous. How would you be able to find a death certificate? But, there's all these social websites now, social tracking websites where you can dig up people's public records through these services. You pay like $5 and they'll let you find somebody's fucking address, phone number, and everything else. It's ridiculous. There's no effort needed anymore to find anything. So you probably could find like a death certificate, death record, obituary, findagrave.com, I laughed hard when I first read that on the internet because I thought it was ridiculous. This is about 6 years ago now, and because my daughter wasn't born yet, and I just thought, wow, this guy sounds ridiculous. But no, as time marches forward, I don't believe any of this shit. Of course not. All I can confirm is that this is a reality based on lies, on trauma, on division, on bullshit. Let's pull back. I'm going to keep reading, or at least looking through. Let's see. We need to look more into the claim that the officer Devin Chauvin has killed 14 or so black Americans before this incident. What? Are you fucking shitting me? They're claiming that the guy is just murdered with impunity, I guess. 14 different cases against him, and he's fucking been able to bounce on all of them. Get fucking real. Of course, there probably was no case because they're all black and he's an evil white man working for the fucking police station. These whole things are fucking scripts and stories, and I have to come back to a thought that was in my head. How else would they be able to expose this so-called pornography business about the guy if they were not completely involved in it 100% from the jump? Who found this information and decided to leak it? Come the fuck on. Who? Bullshit. It's all a part of the act, a part of the comedy. And it is a comedy. It's a clown world order now. If you can't take anything seriously that you see out there. Don't. And like I say, if someone throws these nasty ass insults at you, don't even flex. Fuck them, man. They have no idea what the fuck they're on. I'm going to pull back and let's check this out. What else do I have here? Let's see here. What they say about George Floyd. This is just a basic search query on Google. Let's find out, what do they say? An athlete, a father, and a beautiful spirit. George Floyd, in his friends' words. I mean, come on. What about pornography actor? What else is out there in the fucking strange woodwork of the good boy here who didn't do anything wrong? I mean, I'm not going to say that, if a person decides to do this, that they're like a piece of crap just because, but certainly, what else would somebody potentially be involved with? In pornography, there's a lot of illicit substance abuses that happen. It's a world of abortions and everything else. Generally speaking, it's a place where you want to stay out of it. I mean, unless you're fucking, I don't know, some young fucking buck and the only thing that's on your fucking brain is pussy all day, and then you think that the guys doing the pornos are the fucking king shit of the world, and they're not. They walk away with STDs and everything else all the fucking time. A lot of them wind up killing themselves. Just a matter of the facts here. So yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and try to say that there's nothing wrong with a guy or a gal doing porno, but come on, just face the reality here. Get with it. It's bad business. Let's just say. Anyway, let's keep on going. So a beautiful spirit, an athlete, a father, a beautiful spirit, George Floyd, in his friends' words, tonight at The Guardian. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Let's go ahead and pull back and see what else we can see here. Police across the U.S. speak out against actions of the Minneapolis police, blah, blah, blah. And then what's this shit? This is, okay, we've had this thing going where they've been saying earning the hate on the cops. Is this where the cops are going to present themselves with a softer, gentler hand? It's not easy to predict this. I mean, it's not hard to predict this shit. Protests, fires raged through the night in Minneapolis. Now, this is funny. I saw some footage of it, but it wasn't what I was expecting to see. I was expecting to see, like, multiple city blocks just blazing down and helicopters and fucking Terminator 1000s and Terminator 800s running through the fucking streets, It wasn't anything like what I expected. These guys and gals were just walking around hanging out. Who started the fires? Allegedly, a police officer started one of them. And here's some more interesting information for you all about the 3rd precinct, number 3 code right there that was burned down that police precinct was likely going out of business because of a new coalition forming between a few states, including Michigan. It's like Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Minneapolis. Let me just break this real quick. I learned this information from a great channel that I like called Book of Hours. I'm not plugging anyone because I'm a ass kisser or anything like that. Check them out. Book of Hours. Two very intelligent people, very well spoken, and they do great shows. All right, and they put a lot of work into their stuff, and they brought me this knowledge about this coalition forming, and shed the light on it about the police station going out of business any fucking way. So you don't even know what the fuck is working behind the scenes. Like I said earlier in my other show, the end user has zero idea. All you can do is take in what you can perceive with your eyes. You have no fucking clue what these sick bastards are working on behind the scenes, okay? None. Let's pull back and move on. Prosecutors do not announce charges in George Floyd's death, but say justice will be served. That's what everybody always wants. Justice. Justice. Justice for this. Justice for that. Justice for my fucking toe jam. Justice for fucking eggshells. I don't fucking know. Justice for, fuck. How do you fucking define justice? This is another thing too now. This cancel culture is just fucking out of control with people trying any way they can to force a person into fucking unemployment and everything else. If they have differing views, and these people will call that a form of justice, these social justice warriors, they'll call that justice. What is justice? I would be the world's worst fucking juror, period, because I'm not going to believe anything. And I think in that regard, that makes me the best juror. So if I ever get selected for jury duty, you better bet that whoever is fucking, whoever I'm looking at, he's going home, because there's just no way I cannot fucking pass judgment against somebody because I wasn't there. I don't give a fuck. That's it. I'm fucking sick of it. Sick of the dumb shit. Let's pull back and scroll on down a little bit. And we are still at what are they saying? What they say about George Floyd. Trump and Biden speak about George Floyd. Why? Who fucking cares? They didn't know him. What could you have to say? I didn't know the guy. I can't say what he was, if he was even fucking real, okay? Big Floyd from Houston could just be a fucking stage name after all. Everyone else in fucking porno has stage names. Fuck out of here. What the charges say, who gives a fuck? Beyonce, Hoopy, LeBron react. Well, you got fucking Hoopy up in there, so you already know it's just gonna be fucking ridiculous drivel, just exaggerated whiny shit mixed with freaking man-hating and racism at the same time, and who knows what the fuck. I mean, she's just so fucking, she's a sickening creature, and she's allowed to pollute the minds of people every day, but particularly women over the airwaves. I don't know how anybody takes her fucking seriously. Her name's fucking Hoopy. Whoopee. Fuck you, bitch. That is not your fucking name, and neither is Goldberg. Oy vey. You're not from the fucking tribe, because you changed your fucking stage name to Goldberg. Oy vey. So much sugar. I don't know who the fuck Pat McAfee is. I have no idea. I'm pulling back here. Pat McAfee's thoughts on the George Floyd murder. Who the fuck is Pat McAfee? Oh, of course he's got EE in his name for a fucking 33rd symbol right there, pardon me. And for the 33, because all these people are just famous people. Famous for being famous, you know. Big fucking deal. An athlete. A father. A beautiful spirit. George Floyd, in his friend's words. Fuck you. Liars everywhere. This is the goddamn dumbest shit. They don't even have to work their brains hard, man. People are so fucking stupid now. I can't handle it. I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown. I gotta get the fuck off here. Anyway, I can go over this just bitching and complaining all night. It's not getting me anywhere. If you can't figure out that this is not bullshit, or somebody that you know cannot figure out this is fucking bullshit, then go find the nearest active volcano, climb to the top, and I want you to scan it with your eyes, the crater. And I would love for you to just take a deep breath and take a fucking swan dive right in there. Alright? This is Chris with the Age of Reason. I'll rant and rave with you guys later. This is all bullshit. They keep on stacking more ridiculousness into it, just like they do with every fucking story. Every story is so retarded. And they just stack more and more ridiculous shit into it, okay? It's bullshit. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking distraction. All right? So you're not paying attention to these coalitions that are starting, for one. All right? YouTube Sucks, 6 Gorillion channel. He was great, too. He's fucking been gone for a while now. He was telling us about society being set up for people, citizens, not being able to own cars anymore, all right? And that's what they're working on right now, slowly but surely. You tell me how fucking Uber Eats and DoorDash and everything else has, just in less than a year, 2019, summer of 2019, this shit really kicked off. And you tell me how all of a sudden everybody's offering all these fucking delivery options to keep your fucking ass at home. Yeah, it's convenient and it's great, especially in certain cities and places. That's fine. But I'm telling you, Futurama predicted this right here, that the mass majority of the population will be a slave fucking delivery boy. All right? I'm going to go into that further with another show. I've not heard anyone drop that yet, but I've been on that for a little while now. Futurama told you. Delivery options, delivery driver options are going to be one of the biggest fucking ways to earn a living. All right? That's it. Amazon.com, your world's fucking biggest shipping company, you know, in terms of goods directly to your door. All right? Truckers have already been fucking under the radar since the 90s, all right? I got a whole brain full of thoughts to go with on that for a whole nother show. So someone remind me of it. Don't let me get too far behind, all right? Anyway, I gotta go. This is all bullshit. You look into it for yourself, and you tell other people that this is bullshit, and tell them they're fucking stupid. Keep both eyes, all three eyes opened, and pay attention. This is Chris with the Age of Reason. Have a good day.